Princess Anne has returned to royal duties just a few weeks after suffering a concussion resulting from being hit by a horse in June. Princess Anne offered a brilliant comeback after she was told that she didn't look like a princess a few years ago. After the remark was made by a young person at an RDA, Riding for the Disabled Association, event, Princess Anne reportedly told the individual she was pleased to hear that. The revelation came on the Royals with Roy and Kate podcast shortly after Princess Anne returned to royal duties after suffering a concussion when she was hit by a horse. On the podcast, one of the hosts told how the comment was made to Princess Anne during an event for young riders and children. They said, "I spoke to someone very senior at the RDA who remembered her coming to see a display by some children at an RDA event, and the children that we work with as volunteers at the RDA have all different levels of learning disabilities, different levels of autism, physical disabilities, and there was one girl there who was involved in the display and they came to meet Princess Anne afterwards. And she was introduced to her and, they said, 'This is the Princess Royal,' and she said, 'You don't look like a princess.' Princess Anne said, 'Thank goodness for that. I'm so pleased to hear that.' Everyone laughed at her response, and she just literally takes things in her stride. As Princess Anne's recovery continues, she has revealed a little more about how she is feeling as support has swept in from around the royal family as it makes its way through an eventful 2024. Speaking at a recent RDA event in Gloucestershire, Anne admitted that she can't remember a single thing about the incident on June 23. Addressing the presence of Anne at the event, the chair of RDA UK Ms Vega Lozano said, "It's a huge honor for the princess to come to the RDA as her only event since the accident. As soon as she got out of the car she said, 'I can't remember a single thing about it.' It's hugely motivating and inspiring to have her here." Chief Executive of the RDA Michael Bishop added that Anne held a very special place in their hearts and thanked the princess for her support. Mr. Bishop explained, "We are honored to welcome the Princess Royal to our flagship event, the RDA National Championships, at which we are celebrating our 55th anniversary, and delighted that she has chosen to join us as she returns to royal duties. As our president, the princess holds a very special place in the hearts of the entire RDA community and has helped us celebrate many significant milestones and provided invaluable support for over 5 decades. The princess was on super form. It was lovely to see her again. She was very engaged while talking with all the volunteers and participants, and there were a few quips thrown in, too. She was very switched on and recognized many of the volunteers because she had met them before.